Good morning, friends. It's January 8th. Gonna be working on the Chevy again. It's had an exhaust leak for some time now, and we're not working today. It's kind of a muggy day, wet, cold. It rained all last night. We're in a winter warning. They actually canceled school and made them do online learning. Online learning, folks. So it's had a leak for some time now, pretty much since I bought the truck. But it's gotten worse, to the point where way too loud. So I need to fix it. And this is actually where it's leaking from. If you get down in here, I don't know if I can get you guys down in there. It's actually leaking on the exhaust manifold where it bolts in right here. That's where it's leaking. So I'm gonna take the exhaust manifold off, and instead of trying to take the bolts out down there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a piece of the exhaust. That way it's kind of already at the angle that I need it. So that way I have a buddy that's gonna weld the exhaust for me, and that way he can know kind of which angle to keep the pipe at. And then I'm just gonna get a short pipe, pop them together with a clamp. So I need to get some tools, and then I'll see you guys in a minute. Be right back. And we're back, folks. I got 4 out of the 6 bolts out. I got 2 still in there. I got this one in the front still in there. Can you even see that? Yeah, I got this one still in there, and then this one that the ratchet's on. So I got all of those out. These 2 are broke loose as well. From working on stuff a lot on my own, stuff like this, you can break bolts easily. So before these bolts go back in, I'm gonna clean them, spray them down, all that. But what I've come to find out, what really helps is if you go a little bit forward, kind of breaks the rust free, and then you just easy back. And another thing I did, so that way I don't have to look at a firing diagram for a Chevy, which I don't know the Chevy one off by heart anymore, but I do know Ford one pretty well, because that's a lot of the vehicles I owned. So what I did was I took a piece of tape and I wrote for the plugs, like, this is number 8, it goes to 8, and then 6, 4, and then 2. That way I could pull these off, and I know exactly where they go. 2, 4, 6, 8. Done. Simple, quick, and then I'll pull the tape off when I'm done. I gotta go find my Sawzall with a metal blade. I don't think I have one, so I think I gotta go get one. But as for now, I can pull these plug wires out and get them out of the way for when that manifold comes off. I can take this off. I'm not left-handed. There we go. That one will be the easiest to remember because it's the shortest. Get that out of the way. Come on, you dirty dog, you. Stay out of the way. There we go. So that's done. Let's go see if I have a Sawzall blade that's metal. So if I do, I gotta get underneath that truck and cut it. That way I can pull this sucker out. I'm trying to think, the best way to probably get it out is to probably go down with it. So let me go check, see if I got a Sawzall blade. I'll be right back, folks. So we're back, friends. Got it all off and cut. I cut it kind of where it flattens out, right like that. That way I can get the pipe into it. And let's go over here and I'll show you what the problem with it is. So there's two problems with this manifold. One, I'll show you the one first. I think there's just two. Let me double check. So, oh, yeah, just two. So the first one is, there's a crack right here. It's not big. I don't think it's actually through the exhaust yet. It comes all the way and it goes around. I don't think it's fully cracked yet. And then here's the second part. I guess the guy I bought it off of, he tried to do this and, you know, make it where it would clamp. So I'm actually gonna we're gonna get rid of these right here, just all the way, because this one's actually over here is actually broke. So we're gonna get rid of those. Yeah, I think we'll be good. I'll have him do a little, get his opinion on that, and then we'll do a weld here, and then this pipe needs to be like that because it bolts on and goes down. And we'll go from there, and then I'll go and get a pipe. I'll get a smaller pipe that actually just goes to the inside of this. That way it goes to the inside of both, and then I'll clamp it right there. So let me get this loaded up and we'll head on over to Brian's. I'll see you guys in a minute. So we're back, friends. The first one they ordered was wrong. It didn't match up. Got it figured out. So I cut it here. I bought this little adapter. I'm gonna clamp it here and then clamp it here, but I didn't put the clamp on. That way it's easier for me to get it down through the engine bay. I'm running a little low on time. I got to go meet my kid's grandfather for he wants to do dinner tonight, so with the grandkids. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me get you guys situated. Can you guys see me okay? I sprayed these bolts last night. They soaked in PB. So I'm gonna take these, pull them all out. Like I said, I put tape on the spark plug wires, so we'll know where those go real easily. I got a gasket to put on these as well. Let's get this kinda, it's hung up, so hold on, folks. All right, there we go. Okay, it's not completely in there, but it's in there. Get these gaskets. So boom, and then boom, 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 boom. So what I'm gonna do is the other one, it had that pipe that ran across the top and made it eat. Oh shit, what the hell was that? made it a little easier to hold up. Whoa. Got a slight problem here that I gotta fix. Okay. So we got a slight problem that we gotta fix real quick. So, oh, what size was that again? Ooh, I think this one. That is the one. So, I forgot I took the starter wire off and messed with it for a second. So, I got to take this. A little hard to do when you keep the manifold kind of in here. But I'll get her. So, got that busted loose. Gotta turn it. I gotta turn that positive starter wire out of the way so we don't bang into it and ground out and all that good stuff. But so the first one that came in, it ended up not matching. It the very back bolt that would be for the exhaust port for cylinder 8, it didn't match up. It stuck out a little too far. So we were kind of all thrown away by that. We were like, what the heck is this? So we don't know if it was just a casting defect for whenever it was made. The nice thing is where we're going to eat, it's actually relatively close to us. So what I'm trying to do is just get 2 bolts in here to hold it in place. Right like that. And then I will do the gaskets. Well, not that gasket. I dropped it. Where did it go though? Oh, I don't see it. Did it not fall all the way? I had to fall all the way down. Huh. Where did it go? Oh, found it. That went way back farther than I thought it would have. A little bit of leaves never hurt anyone. I feel like whoever made this gasket though, the way it is designed is kind of crappy. I'm trying to think of the good way to say it. it's made very poorly. And outside of being made poorly, you had to actually cut it to get it to fit, which I thought was weird. Instead of it being one solid piece, it came with 2 pieces that were shorter than the actual manifold, and I actually had to cut it. Can you believe that? That threw me through a loop. I would have never thought that. Oh, wrong way. So I might have to cut some more of that pipe down there for it to somewhat be of length for me to get it to go on. But actually I might not have to, because if I remember, this side, the side I'm working on, didn't have a good mount for the exhaust. It kind of just was plopped in, so not sure. But this new manifold's going in. Let me see. We got good clearance on that sucker. Good clearance on that. I think we're gonna be a-okay, folks. Just gotta get everything. Let me actually put this extension on. Oh, back. Whew. Bending her over like that starts to hurt you after a while. Hey friends, we're back. It's day 3 now, actually. This took a little longer than I anticipated. That's just because we had a few problems with getting parts and all that. But we got the manifold all on. Burning off that PB blaster that I sprayed. She's a lot quieter than what she used to be. Got the exhaust to match up, pretty much in length. But yeah, she's running good. The only other problem I had was I didn't take in consideration, I forgot to, is let me actually shut this off. But yeah, she sounds a lot quieter. Come on, yeah, that gear will work. The old one, excuse me, it's a little brisk this morning. But yeah, burning off that PB that I sprayed in here to for the bolts. So I'll drive on this for a day and then I'll check the bolts after it cools down. But so the old one, because it was messed up here at the flange, I forgot to take in consideration that it was hanging down. So when I cut it to pull the manifold out, I cut it on a straight part that was going that way. But with the new one, it sucked it up, and I forgot to consider that. So I ended up actually having to go get a short piece of an adapter to make it match up. I completely spaced out on that. But other than that, yeah, she's back. I ran it with the exhaust leak for a couple weeks and I knew it needed fixed, but it wasn't that bad. And then I guess that other bolt that was holding it finally gave out, and when it gave out, it just made it even worse. But she's back. Figured I'd give you guys an update. There's a few things that I need to do to the truck. I need to fix some holes that are in it before they get worse. So that'll be the next project. I mean, she's not that bad, but I've seen worse. But she's good, she's ready. We'll see you next time. I got kind of a boring job, to be honest with you, tomorrow. Bunch of Lelands. Could drop them all, chip them. So I probably won't film. I might check in with you guys. Got a full load in here. Whew. Man, she back. I'm excited. Woo-hoo. But alright, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.